Hi guys, Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Okay, this video is about the kind of friends that you should avoid being with, simply because friends can have a huge impact on your life, a huge impact on your self-esteem, especially when you're in the age when you're still growing, maturing, trying to figure out who you are. You really want to guard your energy. You want to surround yourself with the people that make you feel good about yourself and that accept you the way you are. If you do not choose the right ones, you might end up regretting the same later on in your life. Of course, this is coming from a person that has been in horrible friendships, and I haven't been the best friend to many people in my life either, and I've just learned from those mistakes. Islamically, you are on the religion of your friend, and when you try to understand that deeply and internalize that, you understand that Islam as a religion is the way of life. A person can look at a practicing Muslim by their choices, by their routine, by the way they dress up, and tell that it's a Muslim, right? That's a way of our life. So when you understand that it's a way of life, you will also understand that when you're on the religion of your friends, it has been said, it clearly means that it's not just about the deeni aspect. I don't think that there is a deen and a dunya. We walk with our deen as Muslims in this dunya. So when you take the concept that you are on the religion of your friend, Islamically, I truly believe that you are the people you surround yourself with. Somebody I really like and admire mentioned this in one of her videos as well, that you are an average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. Whatever like psychology suggests, like all these philosophers suggests, now Islam tells that to us in one line, that you are on the religion of your friends. So you really need to pick the right ones. So without any further ado guys, let us get right into it. So number 1, you want to avoid the friend that is nice to you in person. You may have a gala time with them. You may have all those laughters and fun banter with them when you guys are alone. An amazing time with them. They might even make you feel so special when you're with them. But when you guys are around a group of people, they treat you completely differently. You know, they might just try to crack mean jokes on you, and they are only like that when you guys are around people. So that person has a split personality. That person will be nice to you when you guys are together, but then when you guys are around other people, that friend does not give you enough importance. If anything, that friend might insult you, they might be mean to you or crack mean jokes and just try to put you down to get a laughter from other people. They might treat you literally like the clown of the group if you have a group of friends, or for all you know, if you guys are just around people. They don't seem to respect you when you guys are around people. If they are showing this behavioral pattern towards you, that clearly means that they believe that your value is only such that they treat you well in person, but when it comes to treating you well in front of a crowd or other people, then they don't want to do that. Is it even called valuing your friend? Because there's jokes, there is leg pulling in friends, It only happens in friends. You can't do it with your parents, you barely do it with your family members. But with friends, you can have a healthy banter, that is true. But there is a difference and fine line between having a healthy, fun banter from both the sides and that friend being insulting towards you. And that could even happen in person. But this is a particular behavioral pattern that the person shows when you guys are around people. They want to crack a joke about you. They'll do it in front of everyone so that others can hear it, and it becomes a big joke. They think that they might be having a moment, or they were able to successfully put you down. You know what? If you have any such person in your life, just cut them off right away. You don't deserve that. Your value isn't only so much that you're given this importance or niceness in person, but in public you're not given enough importance. If you start accepting that behavior, subconsciously your mind will start believing that that is exactly what you deserve. So you might end up inviting more of such people in your life that have such behavioral pattern, or that don't value you enough. Especially if you're somebody younger, you need to keep a check on the kind of friends you make, because coming from somebody who's had really toxic friends, it can have a huge impact on your self-esteem, and it takes a lot of time to heal from what your friends put you through. People talk about family trauma, but oh my god, nobody talks about the traumas that your friends give you, especially when you're younger. So you don't want to be around people that consider you of no value. Yeah. Number 2, friends that come to you only when they want something from you. Now this sounds so cliche, but hear me out. A lot of people might rebuttal to that and say that, but you know what, I have a really good heart, so that's why I'm really accessible to people, or I have a precious heart that is so special and only knows how to love. So that is why, I'm nice to everyone and I let anybody and everybody walk all over me and I can't just say no. Well, I don't believe that you are special or precious and you have a good heart, because something that is special or someone that is special is not accessible easily to anyone and everyone. You think of anything materialistic that is special or unique or precious, so to say, those are the things that are really like under strong protection. Take diamonds. Diamonds are like kept under so much protection because they cost so much. Just because diamonds are special and everybody might want a diamond in their life, then do the owners of diamond keep throwing diamonds on roads along with the stones? Do you find diamonds like lying on the roads along with stones? You don't, right? So then does that not make diamonds special, or does that make diamonds the bad stones? Not really. It is a theory about anything that is special, that it is guarded, it is protected in this world, right? You talk about a human also, like some humans on this planet, they charge to meet people, to appear at places. And some people work hard throughout their life to attain certain materialistic things, and those are the things that generally require a certain amount of money to be paid or a certain amount of hard work to be done to be attained. Anything that is special has to be attained. You cannot keep on giving your positive energy to anyone and everyone around you. And of course, if you're amazing, you're gonna have a lot of people that want to get in touch with you, but they don't want to show anything, they don't want to do anything. As it is said that if you are healed, you attract a lot of broken people. Now these are the people that will come to you that know your value. They see it before you recognize it also a lot of times. So they enter into your life. They know that you can provide a lot of value to their life. But what is the value that they can provide to your life? These people might try to overwhelm you by complimenting you and telling you, hey, I love this, I love how you do this, can you do it for me? Or you're just so good at this, do it for me, please. But they're using you. So they get access to your energy, they use you, come to you whenever they want to. The bonus on the fact that you're already a person that can be of help to them is the fact that your energy is accessible to them. So they relentlessly, without any hesitation, come to you when they want something from you, and then when they're done with it, they leave without even like a second thought. But when you want them, they're not there. They're all of a sudden unavailable. They're all of a sudden going through their own things. But when you were suffering, but when you were going through a lot, you were there for them. You were there with those people. And think of it this way. If the way I behave with people, if somebody would have behaved that way with a random stranger, what advice would I have given to that stranger? Because we love to be these empaths. I am one myself. But then we forget ourselves. If I just keep on thinking about others, I forget about who I am and the fact that I deserve niceness too. And people that just want to use me, because the world is very selfish, will just end up doing it if I let them have the access to, if I give them the permission to do so. Some people don't realize they're using you. They love using you. And then you don't tell me that, oh, I'm disappointed at this world. It is rightly said that a person who makes the same mistake twice is a fool. Check your actions. Think to yourself, why am I letting them walk all over me over and over again? And I feel like the reason we also let anybody and everybody into our life is because we have a fear of losing people, because we might live in the lack mindset. My theory is that when you live in the lack mindset, you accept people and keep them in your life with fear. The moment they enter your life, you're afraid of losing them. So you manifest losing them before that even happens. Because you're like, okay, if I don't text them back, they might just leave me. If I don't talk to them, they might leave me. If I don't help them, they might leave me. But when you have an abundance mindset, and when you trust Allah and His plan, everyone is anyways temporary. And the right people in your life will stay even when you draw your boundaries. And that is when you have love within yourself, for yourself, and for others as well, for the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But because it is love that you have in yourself, also for yourself, you take care of who you're there for. And you're not living with fear. People, when they live with fear, they're compelled to do things. But when you live with love, you have nothing to fear in this world, any human. So if I also draw my boundaries and say no for something, I am not like, oh my god, I hope this person doesn't leave me, oh please don't leave my life. That is living in the lack. They might come in your life, they will leave your life, and that is okay. You don't have to force anyone to stay, and you can't force anyone to stay. So the best thing to do is just be true to who you are, and don't let everyone walk all over you and use you. Because nobody that lets themselves get used looks back at it and feels proud of it or feels satisfied with it. Okay, number 3 are the people that are comfortable with insulting you, and then they back it up with a statement that, oh, but you know, I only behave like these with my friends. If I can't bully you, then we're not friends. See, as I've said earlier in this video, it is amazing to have a funny banter with your friends, to have like inside jokes and like healthy jokes. But putting somebody down in the name of humor is not healthy. First of all, the person is really insecure, or they might just be a negative, miserable person just the way they are, and they might really try to inflict that upon you, and they might try to like make you the bin. I'm sorry, I want you to get a reality check, so bear with me. Like a garbage bin. So anything that is miserable that they have inside of them, they want to keep putting inside of you, like a bin. Like how people throw trash into the bin, they'll keep trash dumping on you with their stupid jokes, mean insults which are baseless, which talk more about them than it speaks about you ever. And you know, they might tell you, oh, you felt bad about it, but I thought we're like really good friends, that's why I'm like behaving this way with you. I won't behave like this with you, but we won't be close anymore. Okay, fine. Any person that manipulates you into believing that taking their crap and their insults is healthy, they know how to use the sweet words, sugarcoating, to be able to get their work done, which is simply trash dumping on you through their words. And these kind of people don't spare you in person as well. In groups they might be mean to you, but in person also they're quite pathetic towards you. It's not really that difficult to be a good friend to someone that doesn't cross others' boundaries. And in the present day world, it's not that difficult. People who claim to be like the wisest people, if they are being mean to others and if they're being mean to their own people, then it's basically choosing to be miserable. That's also weakness, because you can't get a hold on your own negativity that you want to dump it onto others. Cut these people off right away. You might recognize that that's toxic, but if you still let that slide by, that also will not work. Things will not change until you change them. It is rightly said, nothing changes until nothing changes. If they tell you that they value you and that's why they're being mean to you, they're lying. People do not take a chance, the people that they're afraid of losing and the people that they value. When they know you won't leave them, no matter what you say, and you won't even be able to take a stand for yourself, or it's very easy to manipulate you, they will target you. But when they know that when you draw your boundaries, which might seem really difficult to draw, or when you cut them off, they will not come to you. They recognize that you're somebody that knows your value, and they can simply not walk all over you and tell you anything and everything and just simply get away with it. So it's a lie when they tell you they value or love or respect or cherish you and they're doing this to you. It's a lie. The fourth category of the so-called friends is the ones that don't take a stand for you. And if anything, they like it when the people that you don't get along with are trying to come at you. These people they have no problem being friends with the people that don't get along with you. They have no problem chit-chatting and gossiping and laughing about you with the people that don't get along with you. And this is a really toxic category, so I'm not sure how many people go through this, how many people have gone through this, but I have. They don't defend your name behind your back, and they also like pull back when you're in trouble. of course, in life we get along with some people, we don't get along with some people. It is rightly said, like in Islam also it is said, right, that before this life there was a life where there were some souls that got along with each other and there were some souls that didn't get along with each other. So in this life the same will repeat itself, that the souls that got along before this life will get along with each other, and the other way around, like the ones that didn't get along, they won't get along in this life either. So like we all have people that we don't like, not necessarily people also, but like traits, characteristics in a few people that we don't like or appreciate, and then we find those traits to be in one human, and so we might end up like not liking that human. And your friends that claim to be like your dear friends or best friends, they roam around or cling on to those people that you don't get along with. They have an obsession, and I just cannot for the life of me understand why they do this. I have mentioned this category for you guys to understand that these friends you don't want to surround yourself with. They will not defend your name when it is being defamed. When somebody is backbiting about you, they will not talk about it. In fact, what they would want is for you and the people that you don't get along with to be pit against each other. They might, for all you know, be the gossip mongers, like convey to you what they told about you to you, and the other way around, they'd convey to them what you told about them to them. So that way we need to stop gossiping and not trusting anyone. But also these people, like, they want to be the mediator between you and those people, because for some reason they're really interested in the tea that's going on between you guys, the beef that's going on between you guys. It is a hadith that Prophet Muhammad said that when there's a gathering where a person is being slandered, and if someone takes a stand for that person and protects the honor of that person, then that person, when they're being defamed, the one who protects the honor of the person that's being defamed, the slandered, that person, Allah will protect his or her honor when their honor is being defamed, or when they are being slandered at places that they might not know of. Subhanallah. So on a very human level, it is so important that we stop and avoid gossiping. You realize the people that claim to be your well-wishers, for them, how easy should it be? Because like, they claim to be connected to you. Friends are what? The two people that are connected to each other. Besides or after the family, those are the people that you say you're connected to. So do they even defend you? Why is it for them not just uncomfortable to be there for you or to defend you when you would do it for them? Why is it not just uncomfortable for them to defend you when you're not there behind your back when people are talking bad about you? But for them, they also want to go above and beyond their ways to make it known to you that that's what's been spoken about you. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm not even really happy that I have to make a video about it. If only people knew how to be good friends to each other, but that's really lacking. And I feel like people need to be alerted on the kind of people they want to surround themselves with. And every reminder that I share with you guys, trust me, it's not like I'm practicing those things 100%. It's a reminder for myself as well. These are the practices that I'm telling myself to the camera, like I'm talking to myself right now. It's like I'm telling myself, beware of these kind of people. It's not just you guys that I'm sharing this with. So any advice, also for any content creators, if you guys are watching this, one strategy that I'm going to implement and I have been implementing and I would suggest you to implement is just tell the kind of things that you as a viewer, as a consumer, would yourself buy, and inshallah your videos will do well. Jazakallah khair for watching this video. If you liked it, do hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe to my channel, inshallah, for more such videos. I will meet you guys in my next video. Allah Hafiz, Yuman Allah.